me. I'm ready to level up, I got the bag and the key. I'm winning, I'm climbing, I've been on this level, you see. They looking and wishing, but really they'll never be me.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now, here is Irving. And it's Greg Oden with the finish.
Oh, thunderous jam from Oden. The guy has a lot of power.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Los Angeles.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here's Harden. Howard. With the steal, Durant with it. Oden picks him up. And now Mason running the floor all by himself. And that one is good.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. All right, Greg, what do they say? Familiarity breeds contempt. You've got a little bit of that here, don't you?
Oh, yeah. These teams know each other very well, so they tend to compete several times a year, and it's always fascinating to watch.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
And he sinks the second. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here is Lynn. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Clippers.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Now in transition is Lynn. Here we go. Mason for three. Sinks the triple. Mason's got his second bucket of the night.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Irving. And it's Lynn with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Right wing. Howard dishes to KD. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Pass to Harden. Looking to end the run. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Crowder, he's checked in for Anthony Mark. And checking out some numbers for James Harden. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up from deep. Harden. And it's Lynn with the rebound. Memphis leading by 11. Popped up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And it's Irving with the ball for San Antonio. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting. They'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last meeting.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
To the middle, here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Cranes it from beyond the arc.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
Lynn kicks to Durant. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Now Irving. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on an 18-4 run. Lynn the pass to Howard. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Yep, it counts.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Kicks it out to Harden. Boozer a screen on Mason. The three from Harden. The three.
Thought I would end up in the fire, burnt to toast, no offense to God, but I had to testify. We were crushing the Usher's confessions. 10 years past, my pockets done gentrified, and the same shorty popped up on my Insta Live. What a reunion, both of us broke bread communion. None of us locked down or with juniors apart from each other. Should've met much sooner. Got my heart going crazy like OK Boomer. Now the same high school that we dropped out from. Got a new library for my charity funds. Under both our names, like sharing our lunch behind the bungalows when we were young.
Stop playing with them, Riot. Like she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her move. In the mirror, I'm doing my dance. And you not nobody's pants. He a rapper, but don't got a chance. Stuck in my waist, so I'm loving my bands. Like 1 million views in a day. There's so many ways to get paid. I tried dipping, he begged me to stay. Babe, I'm not staying, I just wanna play. In the party, he just wanna stay plump. She a baddie, she knows she a 10. She a baddie with her baddie friend. Oh, they mad cause I keep making bops. Oh, she mad cause I'm taking her spot. If I was I'd hate me a lot. Like she in her move. 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 She lit, get money too. Like she in her move. Saying they love me, but
welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now we're about halfway through this season, Clark. Things are starting to heat up for some of the teams we're watching.
Yeah, you know, I think they're starting to find their rhythm and get a comfort level, Kevin. You know, coaches have a good idea of the makeup of their team, what they can and can't do, and are really focused on trying to position their teams at this point for a good end of the season and playoff run.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here is Hill. Got a piece of it. Pocket 6. Stolen by Boozer. Harden to pass to Oden. Tries again. And Davis pulls it down. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Knocked loose. Inside. Cousins. San Antonio with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And here's Hill for 3. Offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Oden, and it's Oden finishing it off.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Now here's Allen. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Harden, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right side Hill. And Oden sends it back.
Oh, great block from Oden. And this is the type of defender he's capable of becoming. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, but James Harden missing on the 3.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
2 shots. And both free throws good for Caron Butler.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
Here's Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Ray Allen puts one up. It's his first trip to the line.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
This is it to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. For 3, Hill.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
Harden, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Butler. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. On the wing, Harden lets it fly. The putback. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Hill against Irving. Pass to Cousins.
And it's all about Oden's size and ability on defense, trying to smother the shooter with those long arms.
Harden the pass to Oden. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Oden's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the inside. Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
Down low, here's Moore, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Hill with it. Oden picks him up. Allen outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Oden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Irving. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Butler. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Hill. The pass to Cousins. Nifty move. The kick out to Hill. Another shot. And Oden pulls it down. Oden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving can't hit. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Bobcats.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
San Antonio trailing here. Now here's Boozer. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And so Cousins will bring it up for Minnesota. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me. And whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
Ellis, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. Pass to Davis. Here's Cousins, and Oden sends it back. Spurs shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Boozer a screen on Butler. Here's Harden, and he banks in the layup. Harden's got 6.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Hill passes to Butler. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 6 points for him.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Boozer a screen on Butler. It's Harden with the drive. Boozer. The kick out to Irving. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Mahinmi's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. San Antonio also making some changes. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Oden. Steve Novak comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Mills in for Irving. Now, here is Harden. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Novak outside. Traps in the tray.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Minnesota in the lead. And Harden comes to help. Butler on the way. It's back to Hill. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Ellis. He had 16 points in the win against Golden State. Harden, no good.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Allen kicks to Mahinmi. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Spurs trail by 4. Harden has a wide open. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Kings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they're doing what we all expected, playing an exceptional brand of basketball, trying to take over that top spot.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Darko Milicic, he's checked in for Davis. Ross comes in for Caron Butler. And it's Bridges in for Hill. Here's Ross. Rebound, San Antonio. Mills with it. 12 points his last outing. Can be a screen on Allen. Here's Mills. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Timberwolves second.
What a month they've had. Defensively, I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Mills. And here is Bridges. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Now here's Ross. Drains the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Man, I like the three-point stroke of Ross. Gets it off so effortlessly. Man, he's got terrific form.
Passes to Campbell for 3. Ellis surveying the D. Lets the 3 fly. Bridges with the board. And that